these back.
Just let me know when.
Go ahead. It's going.
These are the hieroglyphs from the great temple of Luxor, known as the City of Gods.
Mm.
They're all translated for you. All you got to do is read it.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I'll be.
Perfect alignment with the Orion belt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the Artemis Cybus chamber, the Stargate. Not everybody can activate the Stargate. Can you see that? That's what sits underneath.
Oh, my land. Yeah,
See the symbols?
I do.
Them symbols you just got through seeing are all
Mm-hmm.
on this.
Wow.
There's what it's called, right there.
Sybil?
It's known as the Artemis Savio chamber, or better yet, the Stargate.
Oh, wow.
And there is a formula to activate it, and only a handful of people know its activation code. To determine the exact location, the point locale, you need 6 points of azimuth trajectory, and in one, you need a point of origin. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Read that out loud right there if you can read it.
What, the 41?
Right here.
Where? Corona.
I'll read it for you.
Yeah.
1200 megahertz will appear, and a corona shall be showed itself as the entranceway. Black matter dash pulse dash exit. Now I know that probably don't mean much to you, and it shouldn't. The ASEAN figures symbol. See them? Certain elements of the Stargate has to align with these symbols.
Oh.
And then once it does that, you'll see something that looks like this.
Oh, wow.
And that's the formula code.
Oh, my land.
Entrance formula, entrance. In other words, to go someplace else, to leave the Giza or the altar and go someplace else. The mass into the Pleiadian system, the Pleiades / heaven paradise. Nothing more and nothing less. All the vibrations are done through harmonic waves. The precise vibration has to be reached with each step. This is the formula below. Now, notice I said this is the formula below. I don't expect you to understand this but this is Palladian Physics 101.
Mercy. Yeah.
That is the formula for the synchronicity of the Stargate opening. And once it starts opening, this will appear. See that there?
Mm-hmm.
Particle matters will start rotating. The synchrotrons will drop from 1200 megahertz down to 200.8 megawatts of energy. It is the hertz of the power, electrical magnetic fission. It takes the body elements like you. It is sent wherever it's been directed. Perfect element is something way over man's understanding.
Mm-hmm. I've seen. Wow.
So, what is Adapa?
What is a DAPA?
Adapa is the Assyrian legend. May I read it to you? It's short, but it's
Absolutely.
sweet.
Yes.
Adapa was known as the fisherman, or the fishing in the sea. And when a storm arises, through only a mortal swept into the waters by the south wind, he subdues the element, and since it is under control of his father, and breaks the wings of the storm bird, Anu, the supreme God of heaven, who at one time had disappearance of the south wind, comes upon with his messengers. And the reason he is informed and thereupon requests to send Adapa for him to perform the sacred ritual. He does so, but advises his son to seek the protection of Tamazu and Gizdadu, the gods who guarded the approach to the gates of heaven. Accordingly to Adapa, goes to the morning, explaining that this does so because the two gods have had disappearance upon the people. And from earth, consolidated by two gods, they are prepared to place his cause before Anu. And God's wrath is appeased. He is alarmed yet because his children are in harm's way. And that Adapa should have perpetrated to heaven and seen its secrets. And the only thing to do now is for him and the gods to make one of themselves known to the creation, offering food of life to eat and the waters of life to drink. But Anu had been warned that wickedness abound upon his children, and therefore he refused to allow his children to be in harm's way. They were known as both the solar deities of Adapa, seems to be identical to the ancient guardian Marduk, and a third solar deity known as the sons of the morning star. But the story has become more than a natural myth. It's now a legend containing a moral of lessons that can be found in the Encyclopedia Britannica. I have it right there.
Wow.
And we go in here about flying vehicles, the Virils, superconductive modern alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone has been found, and all this other good stuff. That is book number 3.
Mercy.
Yes.
Book number
Book
3. Powerful.
Sure, it's powerful. I haven't been lazy all these years. I dedicated my life. I gave up the presence of watching my children grow up to prepare for something greater than anyone could ever imagine.
My gosh.
You know, it's my honor. It's my honor to serve the people. I don't care what people say about me from the past to now, or even in the present. It doesn't matter to me. They're only words. Your words cannot hurt me. I serve my queens, just like I serve my father. I am not only loyal to my father, I love my father. And I am loyal to my queens. Because why? 4-letter word. Boy, 4-letter words are nasty sometimes. But this is the supreme word. It's love. And
The real glue.
people will not only love you, but for what you represent and what you bring before the table, the great table of the feast. For the bride of the Christ, I'm not a Christ, None of us is Christ. You know who the Christ is?
Our Father.
No. Think. Who is the Christ? Because it says Christ doesn't make it a man. What happened to the sacred feminine? The Christ is the queen's.
Well, that surely wasn't taught in Sunday school.
This is a Sunday school lesson you've never been taught.
I'm telling you, brother, you just amaze me.
I'm the first in line.
Learning as I go here.
So, you're babes in sheep's clothing. And like any babe, you don't feed them filet mignon. You spoon feed them. And eventually they're going to be demanding filet mignon.
Oh, like we are now?
And when they demand filet mignon, you still spoon feed them until they're ready to chew on that filet mignon. This is your first lesson now. We have 4 more books to go over here.
I've been waiting for this day.
Just feel lucky because I'm taking time to teach you this. You'll learn the full extent of it when you get to the ship. All of you will.
Yeah.
You guys will have a head start.
Heavy.
Oh, it's beyond heavy.
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Speechless.
Any questions?
No, you're doing just fine.
And you guys are protected.
I've always
I
felt
put
very
the
protected.
most vicious spirit guide or shadow people, as most people look at them, the most vicious ones to watch over you. Father told me personally, do not let one hair on them be harmed.
Wow. Thank you, Father.
And one day you'll get to stand before him, get a hug from him. He'll give you a kiss on the forehead or the cheek as customary. And you can tell him yourself.
I'm so looking forward to that. Me and Sis are gonna fight over him. We'll pull him to the side.
It's going to take a good second gander look at Amy, though.
I know.
Oh, you're the one that has controlled him. You're the little shit box, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, Sis, you wrote, I'm finding our memories, Sis, where I was you, were that I know, I just know. Huh?
That's before we got on. I came on Skype.
Oh, okay.
Where I put where I was, you were. I just know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're 2 peas in a pod. I know it. We're going to be in the Hall of Shame here if we don't watch it. We already aimed to please. Yep.
You ladies will do excellent. You know, I pushed my computer away so I wouldn't get crumbs on my computer, and I've got crumbs here on it.
So John really tried to leave his crumbs away.
Yeah. These crumbs are for me because I cleaned this son of a gun the other day. I wonder how these crumbs get there. Maybe the electricity is drawing them in because the crumbs are very, very light. Yeah, that is just plain out. That sucks. It's not dirty, but I had crumbs up right in here. And they came upon me and they said, Master, our Lord, what shall we do? Get them out of here now. Take them far away from here. Their dainty eyes should not witness as what is bestowed upon this land. And as a blink of an eye, craft appeared. All 12 of you were spirited off to safety. And the sword of death fell upon Pharaoh. The firstborn of every household perished, including animals, including children, women, the elderly. None survived. Pharaoh got the witness, and he screamed and he cursed my name. Words cannot hurt me. Words will never hurt you. Harm nor danger shall ever come upon the shadows of your figures. I have put the most vilest and the most wickedest protectors watch over you. Even one of them yesterday was so spirited, he waved at everybody.
Yeah, we waved to him. It was so cool. He was just happy. He was happy.
I can't say if he was waving at you guys or he was waving at me. Hey, I'm still on the job. When do I get vacation?
Yeah, sure it was you, brother. Checking in.
Because I gave the message that my father gave to me. Do not let one precious hair be harmed. But I have made that promise and I will stick to that promise.
Thank you.
I don't make promises that I do not keep. I do not lie. I was not born to lie. I prove everything. Whether you accept it or not, that's irrelevant. I still prove everything. I care a rat's ass about the rest of humanity. Just the innocence, because why? You guys requested it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And everybody else shall thank you.
Mhm.
But I will tell you this. All is said and done and the innocence is gone. Nothing, I mean nothing, survive. I want to gather them all up in one little basket and throw them into the lake of fire. They deserve every tremendous moment that they're going to experience. I hope you never, ever hate me what I'm going to do. I've waited a lifetime for this moment. And with that said, my brother made a beautiful statement today. Have you got to watch it?
Oh, Caspian. Yeah, she's heard it
We've
yesterday.
heard it a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh, it is storming here. I mean flat ass storming. Last time it rained like this, I was gone for several days. I can't go nowhere this time right at the moment. I have things I must do. So if they're going to play, they will play without me this time. But I am in so big trouble. My God.
What'd you do?
Elder Don.
Elder Don wants to see me,
And Mother.
and I want to see Mother.
Yeah.
Do not know when that'll take place, but in time. My father said, everyone will witness. And when they have witnessed, and I think they have stomached enough, then they shall be gone, they shall be taken. So saith I, not Abiel, but Father. I wait, just like you, very patiently. But I trust and I believe, and I keep my faith. I don't ask people to keep their faith, but I let them know this is going to save your ass.
Yeah.
That is not me.
What?
What was that?
Mikey sneezing.
Who?
Mikey sneezing. Okay. Caspian says, can I join Skype with you and Abiel?
Sure.
Okay.
But I want to say something before you bring him in.
Okay.
I've never hid myself from anybody. I've never hidden my true identity from anybody. I've never asked anybody to believe a damn thing I say. But if you ask, I shall tell you, and I will reveal. And I will say this, I love you both dearly as if you were my own children. I am much older than you both combined. I look at both of you. I look at both of you as the new beginning. The old is flushed away and the new is brought in to stay. I have many, many riddles. And my love for you guys are enduring. It is forever. And when this is all said and done, I'm going home. And eventually, I would like to show you my world. I would like to show everybody my world and let you see exactly how the terrible Satan lives.
Right.
I am a
Boy.
Satan. I am a Satan. I am an adversary. I'm an adversary for everything that is wicked and evil. I'm not an adversary for my father as they portray.
Right.
I've always my best to give you love, concernment, and respect because you dearly, dearly command it.
Thank you, brother. We love you.
As long as you command that, you will always receive it. And I am going to give everybody a precursor before my Father appears. You will love the queens as I love them. You will love and respect the queens as my Father loves them and respects them. Because when you do that, you will be doing it to yourself also. Learn to love one another. Give freely. And with that, I will say adios. Will my beautiful wife accompany me? Maybe, maybe not. She might be so caught up in helping others. She'll probably see that she needs time to help these innocent ones, and her husband will need some much needed and deserved rest. But when he gets rested, be ready to rumble.
I can't wait for the celebration, the bright morning star ceremony. Choo choo.
I will be there for the coronation. Absolutely.
On the new earth.
Yes. And Mother's going to do that. I told you about that. Okay. Bring our brother in. I'm sure he's chomping at the bit now.
Okay.